please check out my Patreon page for access to hundreds of exclusive hypnosis experiences not available on YouTube. Before listening to this recording, please make sure that you're either sitting down or laying down in a comfortable position and that you're ready to relax. If you need a moment to get fully comfortable, please pause the recording and do so now. All right, this recording is all about helping you relax and removing any unnecessary negativity in your mind. Now, your mind, of course, knows what's important, and I'm sure at times when certain things are happening, your mind may constantly remind you of things that are important. However, the way that your mind may remind you of these important things might not always be the most helpful. Sometimes the way a message is said is very important. Sometimes things can feel a little overwhelming if they're said in a way that conveys panic or anxiety rather than the real core of the message, which is that there's something important to focus on. When your mind has an internal dialogue, what's really important is what you should be focusing on, not the unnecessary emotions attached to it. Right now, I want you to imagine in your mind a time that your mental dialogue was not the most helpful. Imagine what your brain was saying to you. It could be a complete sentence or just a phrase. What's really important right now is that I want you to think of a time when that internal dialogue was not helping you to go forward and instead was hampering your ability to focus on what's really important. I'll give you a few moments to just think of a time, and when you have thought of that time where your internal dialogue was not the most helpful, I want you to just close your eyes, okay? It might take some people a little bit longer to remember a time than others. However, I'm sure that everybody who's listening to this recording will eventually close their eyes because everybody can think of a time where their internal dialogue was less than helpful. And I'm sure that everybody who's listening to this recording is very eager to follow these simple steps to help improve your internal dialogue, to help focus on what's really important, because that's what your subconscious mind really wants for you. All right now, everybody should have their eyes closed, and if your eyes aren't closed already, I invite you to do so. You don't need a specific instance. You could just imagine it. You could just make believe for a little bit as you follow my voice, focusing on my words, because right now I want you to focus on something that's important. Now, hypnosis and trance is just a state of mind where you can suspend the critical parts of your mind, the analytical parts. I'm sure that there was a time where you read a book or watched a movie where your suspension of disbelief was fully engaged. changed, and you are able to accept every single part of that imaginary world as if it was real. And that was a very enjoyable experience. Right now, I'm inviting you to a state of mind where you can suspend your disbelief and accept powerful and positive hypnotic suggestions. You don't have to even go very deep into trance. All you have to do is go as deep as you want to. All you have to do is accept however much of these hypnotic suggestions that you want. If you want to feel these suggestions more powerfully in the future, you can always listen to this recording again. Because maybe, just maybe, this is your first time listening to my voice. Maybe, just maybe, this is your first time trusting my voice, and that's okay. You can just focus on the parts of this trance that work for you. You can remember every single word that I say in and out of trance, easily and effortlessly, focusing on my voice. And right now, you're probably finding that my voice is something that's easy to focus on, easy to take seriously. Though, if I was to talk in a silly voice, I think you would find it much more difficult to take me seriously. I want you to imagine that certain sentence or phrase that your subconscious mind tells you that's not always the most helpful. The one that you thought of when you closed your eyes. Focus on that. And I want you to imagine that it's being said in a rather silly voice. It could be the voice of a cartoon character, or maybe somebody that you find annoying in your day-to-day life. It could be any voice. In fact, it doesn't even have to be a voice that you find completely comprehensible, like Donald Duck. It could be any voice. It just can't be one that you take seriously. Now that you're focusing on that, I want you to replay this certain sentence or phrase that your mind may play inside your own head when there's something important to focus on. But this time, it's only going to be in that silly voice. Notice how you're not really taking it very seriously, how it's very easy to just drift and relax and not focus on the negative and unnecessary emotions that this silly voice is trying to convey to you. Open your eyes now. I want you to follow along with me on a little breathing exercise. I'm going to be counting down from 10 to 1, and each time I count off a number, I want you to close your eyes. As I count off a number and you close your eyes, I want you to exhale. I'm going to continue counting down as you exhale with your eyes closed, and you're going to push away any and all unnecessary, unwanted emotions associated with anything important your subconscious mind tries to tell you. So when I count off 10, I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. When I count down from 9, I'm going to count down from 9 to 1, and so on, until there's really nothing left to blow away and push away, until there's only what's important to focus on and not the unnecessary emotions. Take a deep breath in now. 10. Close those eyes and exhale. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now breathing in and out. While you are exhaling, you are pushing away any and all stress and tension associated with this thought, this sentence, this phrase. It's all being blown away. Ready to let that happen again? Open your eyes, but just for a moment. As I count off the next number. 9. Close those eyes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathing in now. Feeling twice as relaxed and twice as much at ease. It's very comfortable and calming to be inside your own head. Open those eyes now, breathing in deeply. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can dismiss that silly voice in your head easier and easier. Breathe in deeply, open your eyes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting smaller and smaller breaths out push that thought, that unnecessary emotional strain, further and further away. Breathing in deeply, opening those eyes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping down deeper, eyes closed, accepting my powerful and positive hypnotic suggestions, deeper and deeper now. Opening those eyes as you breathe in. 5, closing those eyes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good, you're halfway there. Halfway there to fully dismissing the silly, unnecessary emotional strain that this message used to have. Breathing in, opening those eyes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just drifting with your eyes closed. Breathing in, barely able to open them. You're so relaxed right now. 3, 2, 1. You just want to drift, and you just want to accept whatever important things your subconscious mind says without any unnecessary emotional stress. Breathing in, barely opening those fluttering eyelids. 2, 1. Drifting with those eyes closed. And one last time, breathing in, opening those eyes and exhaling. 1. Closing those eyes and drifting in a profoundly peaceful state, knowing that you can rewrite what the voice in your head sounds like. And when the voice in your head has unnecessary emotional stress and strain associated with it, you can always play it back in a way that you don't take seriously. You can imagine a multitude of silly voices for the unnecessary, stressful thoughts in your head. This will become easier and easier the more you practice it. You're going to only focus on what's truly important. Your actions are what's truly important, not the emotions attached to them. You can focus on what immediate things your subconscious mind is trying to tell you to do, and you can disregard the unnecessary emotions that you thought were attached to them. There's only the action, and if you choose to do it. Drifting, relaxing, and knowing that in a few moments I'll be counting up from 1 to 5, and when I reach 5, you'll wake up and open your eyes, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, awake and alert, focusing on what's truly important, your actions, nothing else. 1. Slowly drifting towards wakefulness. 2. more and more. 3, slowly becoming aware of your surroundings. 4, almost there. And 5, wake up and open those eyes, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, awake and alert. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great day. Finally, and really quickly, I'd like to say thank you to my Inner Spiral members on Patreon. A special thank you to Eolu, Pyro, Chaggy, Gareth O, Bloodyback, Andrew M, Tranced Mind, Merlot, Loveless85, Koryn K, Ted, Mama Wolf Kitty 79, Good Girl, and JynxComplex. Thank you very much for your support.